Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Knights will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To throw, it's Morris. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the UCF Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Trying play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Morris. Here comes the heat. Got a man, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one,
snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Knights. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Fakes to grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
14, and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jackson will throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Back to pass on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
A strike downfield. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them, so I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Jackson gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCF! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gets it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Burke. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Jackson will throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Wade. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking for space. It's Nixon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The give to the lone running back. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the football. Touchdown.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. Now the toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The short hands, it's Wade. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Hauls it in.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to slam in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner goes down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Burke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
These corners going to give them some space. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Thomas. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch. It's Wade. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it. So he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over UTEP.
Got the first down and more.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 5th.
The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 20. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And now the hit knocks it loose. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
This is an outstanding return, and they always tell the return guy, you got to make the first guy miss. Once you do that, you go find your blockers and you find your alley, and that's exactly what happened there.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Virginia! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Cavaliers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field now. This is within field goal range, but they already have one missed today. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for the end zone. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Nixon. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Might as well stick with him. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11th.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Cavaliers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, he got the win.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Brown has it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Cavaliers light it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Great job by the back on the option. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Wade. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Quick handoff. Sweet cut there. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Offense in a split backfield. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Looking for room at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Hold it.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the Cavaliers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Morris. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Go straight ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Trying to barge in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From his end zone, he'll go up top. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Lots of running room. The 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another...